Well, I'm finally back on here. It's been how many hours it's been. Well, I'm back. I'm not sick or nothing, but I just been completely drained, man. I didn't even do a raw review because what's the point, man? That show was a 2 out of 10 last night. The only thing good about that show is Becky's promo and Becky's segments. That was it. The whole show sucked. And a lot of segment was good with Billy, but it went nowhere. That's just a little seed. They've been planting seeds for a lot of Valkyria to turn heel on Billy. Pull the damn fucking trigger already, man. You've been putting seeds on all the time, and she did cost Billy on purpose. So let's not put that out there. She didn't cost Billy on purpose. Yes, she did. She was not out there for help, Lyra Valkyria. Billy wasn't. She posted on her fucking Instagram. Take a damn look. You don't believe me? Look on Billy's Instagram and see what she posted. She's posted stuff like that. She posted Lyra sucks on one of the pictures. Then she then she put the three pictures together of her and Becky and stuff, and at the end of the match, then it says dear Lyra. Do you all believe in the bullshit she's selling? She's not sorry at all. So stop with that bullshit. And I've been saying for months now, ever since after WrestleMania 41, that Seth Rollins' faction is fucking garbage. And nobody believes me. It's actually killing the fucking company. They won't listen to nobody. They won't listen to us. They won't listen to no former employee either. A former employee that we got screwed over his woman because of Seth Rollins, but you all don't want to believe that either. You all want to believe his lies, hook, line, and fucking sinker, don't you? Seth Rollins' lies, hook, line, and sinker. You want to believe all his fucking lies he tells you. Oh, my hot wife. Get the fuck out of here. Becky divorced him months ago. I've seen the fucking divorce papers, so I know what I'm talking about. We've been together since January 2024. When I returned to WWE Monday Night Raw at San Diego, California. So, get the fuck out of here. You all won't believe Seth's lies, go fucking head. Well, let me tell you something else while I'm speaking on that. He never was hurt last year. I was. I had to have surgery on my left side. That's what Becky was talking about when she had her won her world championship and everybody turned on her. Called her Becky Hogan, sent her all kinds of death threats, sent her all kinds of hate mail, death threats, hate mail. You name it. It was sent to our house. But that's beside the point. But you want to believe Seth? I showed the doctor's reports to Adam Pearce last night. What do you think Adam Pearce was so fucking pissed off about Seth for? Seth's been lying for a year. He's not hurt. He wasn't hurt last year at WrestleMania 40. He wasn't. He faked the whole thing. So, y'all want to believe his lies, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. That's one reason I made this channel. That's one reason I came back here a month ago, or how long this channel's been on here. That's when I decided to come out and say everything, because I'm tired of people putting these lies out that I'm not what I say I am. I am everything I say I am. But it's time the truth was spoken, isn't it? It's time for the gospel truth to be spoken. Seth Rollins is nothing but a motherfucker and a liar. And a fucking child rapist. And a rapist to Becky Lynch. He raped Rook, too. That's why I said child rapist. And Rook hates the MF's fucking guts. So yeah, it's time for the truth to be spoken. Seth Rollins is nothing but a motherfucker. And a liar. And a thief. He stole everything from me. He ran me off the road into the car and caused me to be in the hospital for weeks. I got that book coming out in a few days. I got my book coming out in a few days. I'll tell you all about it. But you all gonna show some respect to me when the book does come out, because it's gonna kind of speak the gospel fucking truth. He's nothing but a fucking thief and a liar and a thief. But to know you all want to buy his lies. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. That's what it is. It's hook, line, and sinker. You buy his bullshit, hook, line, and sinker. You eat it up. Just like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. And I get this guy on here. I used to like his videos, but all he talks about is Liv Morgan anymore. He's just fucking obsessed with Liv Morgan. Every Becky post he does, he's got Liv Morgan with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch ended Liv Morgan's shit at WrestleMania 41. That was over with. Becky does not care about Liv Morgan. I don't give a crap about fucking Liv Morgan. I don't give a crap about Dirty Dom. I don't give a crap about the Judgment Day. I don't want to fucking deal with any of them sons of bitches, because the son of bitches is dead in my opinion. Because all the sons of bitches are dead. The Judgment Day itself is fucking dead. It died the day that Damian Priest and Lyra and Edge got kicked out. So there's that. You all want my thoughts on that? That's exactly what my thoughts is. And my thoughts about Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella. Do you all really fucking think they're gonna give a fucking part-timer to a title to a fucking part-timer? No, they're not. Just like Lita in 2022. You really think that was gonna happen? No. They're not gonna give these titles to no part-timers. They want somebody there full time. So you just want to stop with all these booking decisions you want. It's either Nikki Bella or it's Becky. Get the fuck out of here. It's not gonna be Nikki Bella wins that title Clash in Paris. It's not gonna fucking happen. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fucking Becky Fantasy fucking bullshit. Whoever fucking started that fucking bullshit needs their head fucking head examined. Because they ain't got no fucking head up there or no brains either. They got stump water for fucking brains. You really think WWE's gonna listen to you in AEW and NXT? You really think them people in higher up is gonna fucking listen to your jackasses? No, they're not. This stuff is booked weeks in advance. These shows are booked. They know who the winner is and they know who the loser is at each match. That's how this stuff works. That's how it still works. So your all's opinions don't mean shit. You think they do, but they don't mean shit, do they? When it comes down to it, because they don't mean shit. Because your opinions change at a drop of a dime. You all want Raquel to win Women's IC title from Becky Lynch. Raquel's not going to win the fucking thing. You know why? This faction has killed the aura of her and Rhea Ripley and everybody else. Roxanne Perez has killed them. I'll make a bold prediction now. I believe Raquel and Roxanne Perez and Rhea Ripley and people like that will never be in the main event spot ever again, because the Judgment Day faction has killed them. The same as Liv Morgan. The Judgment Day has killed them. I mean, we'll look at Damian Priest after Judgment Day. Jobbed out to everybody he can job out to. Somebody stop me when I'm telling lies. I'm not telling lies, am I? Rhea Ripley is a title whore. She's always in a title picture. What about Becky Lynch? What about Liv Morgan? What about Bayley? What about Lie by Curious? The list can go on and on. Why is it always got to be Rhea Ripley in the title picture? The Women's World title picture. Why can't it be somebody else? Yeah, I do agree with you. Jade Cargill did put on a good match. I will say that. I will give her flowers. She did prove me wrong on Saturday, August the 2nd. She proved me wrong. She can wrestle. Good. Can you cut a good promo, you and Tiffany? Because I ain't seen that yet. Cut a good promo, maybe I'll start backing you. But I've heard that you can take this to the bank. I've heard this from Triple H and somebody else in the back, that the loser of Becky and Lyra's match on Sunday would be going to SmackDown to challenge Tiffany Stratton at Clash in Paris. Now that's what I've heard. If Lyra wins, I hope she does. I hope she beats Julia for the US title. And I hope Becky wins the World Rumble next year and beats whoever the champion is going to be at that time at WrestleMania, then we have two Irish double champions, and they turn them, they then they turn Lawler heel on SmackDown, and then her and Becky joins forces and they form a faction, cause collective confusion. Not with Chelsea Green and her jobbers, the Secret Harvest Squad. Chelsea Green and her fucking jobbers. Chelsea Green can't even get on a pale league. She's been trying for months to get on a pale league. She can't get it done because nobody believes in her. It's only the people on the internet that believes in Chelsea Green. Triple H doesn't believe in her. Why do you think she dropped the title to Zelina Vega in the first place? So stop with your fancy booking bullshit, because it's like they don't. WWE does not listen to them. They don't listen to it. This stuff is booked week in advance. It doesn't matter what you say, or what you don't say. It's the facts. Predictions and fancy booking is bullshit because WWE does not listen to it. Y'all should learn your lesson because Becky Blair's gonna beat Becky at SummerSlam. Yeah, well, what happened? Lara got this fucking destroyed, didn't she? Becky was beating the hell out of her. I mean, she was beating the immortal hell out of her. It wasn't just a beating. It was a mortal hell out of her. And that's before she put the dang zip ties on her. You don't disrespect Rebecca Quinn and get by with it. I've known this girl since she was 15 years old, so stop telling me I don't know who Rebecca is. Becky Lynch is. I do. We started together in Ireland. We went to school together with Ben Bauer. Somebody else was there. Because her daddy approved of it, and our parents approved of it. We were not old enough to be there. We were both 15 years old, so we had to have parents' permission before we started wrestling. So our parents approved of it. So stop with the fucking bullshit. Y'all don't know shit. You know, because of Becky's book come out, you know her. Let me tell you something. That book is half of it's fiction. All that stuff about Seth Rollins and shit was fiction. She doesn't care about Seth Rollins. She fucking hates him. Brooke hates him. So get the fuck out of here. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. This is Raw Review, and this is a video I've been wanting to do for a long time because I just wanted to come on here and tell you what I came back to the public eye for. I've been retired since 2018. I didn't want to come back here because I don't want to be this person no more. I don't want to be this dark, evil person no more. I promised Rebecca when Rook was born I would not be this person no more. But you all forced my hand, and Seth Rollins has forced my hand to come back to the public eye, to become the evil, dark person that Travis Sharp was and is. Because my wrestling character, is evil. He doesn't care how he wins a match as long as he wins. If he has to knock somebody's kneecap out, he's going to knock somebody's kneecap out just to get a victory. Doesn't matter how he wins. This doesn't matter. But you all brought this on yourself. What happens next is clearly all your fault. And you know what? The disrespect for Becky Lynch too is what's brought me back. So you all got yourselves to blame for what happens next. It's all your fault. Each and every one of you, it's your fault. So what happens to Seth Rollins? If he dies at WrestleMania 42, that's your fault. Because you brought it onto yourself. I didn't want to become this person no more. But I was forced to. So guess what? I don't care. You brought it on yourself. That's one of the main reasons I came back. Because I was tired of people saying that I was not Rebecca's true man of her life and her love of her life. I proved y'all wrong. If you want me to really prove it to you, I'll show you something. I'm tired of people saying I'm not with her. I'm tired of it. So it's over with for me being nice. The nice guy's gonna go out the window and be buried somewhere in the sand. So I don't care. If you want to know something, yeah, I had a lot more hair than I used to have now. So yeah, that spread you off. Yeah, I gotten older. I'm 38. I lost some of my hair. I used to have a full head of hair. It used to be red. First it was blonde, and then it went red, and then it went black. Now it's gonna go white. If there's anything left up here, time it goes white. So yeah, I know I look different. Everybody ages the different ways. I'm not the same person I was at 15 years old. Neither was Rebecca Quinn, Becky Lynch. Neither is Lyra Valkyria. We're not the same people no more. Lyra's 28. Yeah, she's younger than all of us, but after you get, let me tell you something. To anybody out there is 20, is 20 and under. Let me tell you something. You get this for your thick skull. Well, as soon as you hit 25, boom. After 25, your body starts to age and it starts this process of dying. So yeah, so take that in your pipe and smoke it. If you want to live your life like you wanted to live it, you better do it before you hit 25. Because guess what happens? Bam! It hits the ground. It goes to the toilet. Mark my words, it goes right straight to the toilet. So if you're 20 years old and you still think, oh, I'm good, I can do what I want, well, you got 5 more years. You won't be able to do that either. So you better enjoy it while you got it. You better enjoy your 5 years you got left to be a party animal and do all this crazy bullshit that you want to do. Because sooner or later you will pay the price. You will pay the price for it. I wish I'd never picked up a cigarette or alcohol or pot or anything else of that nature. Because me and Rebecca both paid the price for our young life that we used to live. We paid the price for it. So if you don't take nothing else from this new side of us, well, you're going to take something away from it's for your own good. You better live your life the way you want to. You better put God first. And if you want to, the devil gets on your shoulder, you better tell him to go get behind me, Satan, and go back to hell where you come from. Because if you don't, you're going to live to regret it. I have. I'll be the first to admit it. I do regret it. I wish I never picked up a cigarette, pot, or alcohol, either one. Because it's caused nothing but problems. That's why I'm so bad of shape. That's why caused the cancer in 2018. I'll just tell you the cold effects was the life I was living. But it's the era me and Becky grew up in. It's the 1980s, 90s, even before that, 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Everybody smoked. Everybody drunk. That's the way it was. That's the way it was. It's just the time the way it was. It's before it was before the new decade started in 2020. I'm talking about the old decade. I'm talking about 2 decades ago. We're 2 decades into this new era, the new time frame we're in now. In 1900s 1900s, 1900 and 2000. That's 2 decades. A lot of things has changed since then. A lot of things have stayed the same. Yeah, you don't hear a lot of people get sick and dying early like they do now, do you? And back in the 1800s and 1900s, they didn't get sick because they didn't have all this crap. Just all this processed stuff. They had stuff like this: water, coffee. It's water too. They had sausage, homemade sausage. They didn't have processed sausage. They didn't have all this processed food like this. They had juice. They didn't have stuff like this. None of that. And they wonder why everybody's sick and dying of cancer and all that stuff, because it's just stuff you eat. But that's one of the main videos I wanted to come here and do, the 20-minute talk, because it needed to be talked about, because he's lying to you, Seth Rollins is. He's lying. He's not a good champion. He's not a good main eventer. Why you think Becky doesn't like talking about that storyline she had with Seth Rollins? Because it was trash. It killed her career. Well, it did. It killed it for a while. It took her for what? It took her how long to get back? 15 months because it hurt her so bad. Oh my God, it killed her career. But Seth Rollins is not a main event person. Look at Billy. Billy was the same way. Billy came back. Same time. It took her a year to get back because Seth Rollins killed her career in 2021 because it's just trash. He's not a main event level guy. He killed Cody Rhodes. See that? I mean, this guy is not a main level guy. Every time he gets put in a main level spot, he fails at it miserably. He fails at it miserably because he can't do it. He's a walking clown, which like The Rock said. He's not a good main event level guy. He's not the future. He never was. You heard CM Punk talk about him. I ain't talked about him because when I met him, he was Tyler Black. I used to be a Ring of Honor before I went to WWE. So did Seth. His name was Tyler Black then. His stage name was Tyler Black. And mine was, I can't remember what it was. I was called the Terminator. I can't remember what the other name was. I just can't remember what it was. It wasn't Travis Sharp. But that's beside the point. He was not a good wrestler then. So he was not a good wrestler in Ring of Honor. Because Tony Khan still owned it. He still does now. But he owned it back then, and his father did. So his father came to me and said, "Can you help him?" Out of the goodness of my heart, I did help him. And we won tag team championships together and stuff like that before we left. Well, what thanks did I get? Yeah, 2019 he stole a woman from me right underneath my nose. Ran me over with a damn car and stuff. Took me out. Yeah, but they did stole her. And shit. That's the thanks I got, huh? For helping him in his young career. That's the thanks I got. We were like brothers, too. Just like Scar Mufasa. He stabbed me in the back over a woman. Woman that I was dating since 1998, off and on, all the time, pretty much all the time. She got with Finn Balor first. That didn't last long. She came back to me. Then she got back with somebody else. And she came back to me. And got back with somebody else. Came back to me. The third times we stayed together until Seth happened. We still be together. We're back together now. She came back to me in 2021 after Seth Rollins returned Rook. She came to my, I think it was either concert. No, take it back. It was a concert first. I went to work at AEW, and then Rook called me on my cell phone, and he asked Shawn Moxley. He drove me to Seth's house, and we slept Rebecca and Rook. took me how long to stop, all that stuff. Damn, that night. I can go into all that, but it's just too horrible to even talk about it. Rook still has nightmares about that to this day. By the way, she hates Seth Rollins' guts. I hate his guts. That's why I'm coming back next month. That's why I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. I hope he's got the title at WrestleMania 42 because it's going to be the last match of his career. Y'all better like it. You better like him while you can because as soon as WrestleMania 42 is over, Seth Rollins will be no more. That's my video for today. I'm going to do a review show and I'm going to do the NXT countdown. And that's it. Let's just see what happens tonight.